Camo News, Seattle. Couple struck by a wayward SUV while changing a flat tire along I-5. Look at that. Holy cow, they were changing a flat tire there, and a wayward SUV came smashing on by. Holy cow. According to KOMO, 3 people were injured on May the 22nd when an SUV smashed into a truck and trailer that was undergoing a tire change along I-5 in Bellingham. Okay, so this incident occurred on the 21st, which was Sunday. The trailer had a flat tire in the northbound lanes near Samish Way, and a man and woman were just about done replacing the spare when an SUV changed lanes and veered onto the shoulder, striking the trailer. Wow. And there we go. There's the SUV that hit the trailer. Holy cow. That's a courtesy of KOMO in Seattle. The trailer spun around and knocked both the man and the woman into a nearby ditch, with the woman taking more of a direct hit. She suffered a severe concussion and cuts to her face, but she's expected to recover. Both the man and the driver of the SUV were treated for minor injuries. Troopers are still investigating what exactly led up to the crash, but believe the SUV driver was not impaired. There's no word in this article about whether any charges were filed against the SUV driver for hitting the vehicles or anything like that. So anyway, that's it. What do we get from this? What's the takeaway? The takeaway is when you're changing a tire along a busy highway, especially an interstate, be very, very, very careful, okay? Because especially if that tire's on the travel lane side of the road there, you know, you're taking your life in, you know, it's a flat tire. You don't want to take your life, risk your life in you know, somebody straying out of the lane and slamming into your trailer there. And you know, and luckily, thankfully, no fatalities in this, but it could have been much, much worse. So okay, be very, very careful changing your tire. RVers, trailerites, all those other folks, be careful. All right, now let's get on to some other stuff. Maybe let's do some letters. Pneumatic, dramatic, what's his name? Derek, Eric, Jinx, Jax, whatever. Guy who has a house there in Illinois, drives down to Kentucky, parks his big Class A with a lot of stuff in it, heavy, parks it on grass, and then it rains, and he gets stuck in the mud and has to call and get towed out of there. So that's it. Cheryl Cox writes to us for our letters segment today. It's actually, she's writing about a 67-year-old woman that she knows who is a widow. She has no children and was living in a home that needed extensive repairs to be livable. The roof leaks as well as the house had mold. And there's also issues with the electrical system, and so there's no electricity. She's trying to sell the home, and she also has termites in the house. Wow. She has a low-top van, but has difficulties living in it without a high roof. She finally took off in her van boondocking near Flagstaff this past summer, and was hanging out near Quartzsite during the winter. Anyway, she was recently hospitalized with congestive heart failure. When she was released from the hospital, they told her heart was working at about 15% capacity. Her name is Julie. She's a fighter and very independent. She's at a crossroads between making her home livable or continuing to live on the road with perhaps a small trailer in tow. I think a major first step would be to help her greatly. Would be if someone could help install a high top on her van. Then she would have more room and anyway, make the van more livable. She's on Medicare, and anyway, she has some hospital bills, and anyway, so Cheryl wants us to check out Julie's channel. So let's do that, shall we? All right, so there is Julie Tooley there, Senior Nomad Van Life 2021, and here's her channel. I'm going to sub to it so we can put her in the mix. 666 subscribers. Okay. Anyway, all right. No comment. Anyway, this is her channel. Here are her videos. She has a video on the new health challenges that she is dealing with. And anyway, some videos from about a month or two ago where she's been camping down in the desert in the Quartzsite area. Anyway, you know, as we know from the movie Nomadland, a lot of nomads are dealing with personal struggles. A lot of them have health issues. They're dealing with homes that aren't that good, that they're trying to, maybe get away from, and getting out on the road and enjoying life's nomadic adventures. And Tooley is one of them. So check her channel out, and we'll put her in the mix here. And if you want to, M Trades. Anybody who's been in the service knows that MREs, meals ready to eat, are not yummy, Dave. Again, humor. Doesn't that look good as he's been getting ready to eat this congealed glop from an MRE? Gosh, you need to turn on your sense of humor, M Trades. And we hear from Nomadic Weather Bear. Buc-ee's is a huge travel center, convenience store, gas station, and much, much more. It's based in Texas. There are so many pumps for travelers that are rarely full, and they keep their prices low. They make tons of money on the huge variety of food, drinks, specialized jerky, clothes, prepared food, gifts, home decor, outdoor items, etc. They are also opening stores in Tennessee, South Carolina, and right here in North Carolina. Adam's going to have to come up, and we'll have to do the opening of the new Buc-ee's here in North Carolina. Where? Kevin Cole says Line Screw 1 is kind of getting his panties in a wad over stuff that's fairly common. Kevin lives in Canada. He says, I had a non-resident alien IRS number to file taxes on money I made from U.S. sources. It's called withholding tax, and it's a standard practice. Taxes are one of the two things you can't escape. A fake news clickbait video from Line Screw 1. Nothing new about it. I seriously doubt it'll be because of Mr. Biden. Okay. Anyway, if you're Canadian and you win in Vegas, withholding tax, you win on The Price is Right. Withholding tax, you win the Spring Baking Championship withholding tax. That's right. If you are Canadians, I guess, if they win money in Vegas, they don't have to pay their taxes on it back in, I guess, here or there. I don't know. In Canada, they don't have to, but I guess United States, I don't know, maybe the United States will start charging Canadians tax on it. I don't know. If they're going to charge your income on YouTube, which is an American company, why don't they do that? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, everybody, that ought to do it. It's the 24th of March, 2021. Thank you so much for watching Vlog Under.